Hello guys, welcome back to more Stokelona on the Force 9's YouTube channel, continuing the Stoke City save on Football Manager 2016. I said I wouldn't do that again. Today we're going to kick off the third season after a fairly successful pre-season. We only lost one game, which was against New York Red Bulls. Time to start the Premier League campaign. First game of the season is away against West Brom. I have made 3 more signings, so we will go through those and then we will have a look at how we did pre-season. And we also have a draw to go through today, so I'll do that. So yeah, a few things to do today. Let's see. First of all, transfers. So, outs. Not a lot more really, a few loans and that's it. Ins. So, of course, we were up to Rejek last time. 3 more signings. So, another striker. Arkadiusz Milik, Polish 23-year-old, came from Schalke. Only played 2 games there and scored 1 goal. Don't know why he didn't feature so much. But we signed him for £5.5 million. He's got great finishing and first touch. You know, as a complete forward, he's got all the vital things really. Apart from determination, everything else is in the teens. So I'm happy with that. And as a target man, you know, his heading is quite good. And he's got a good work rate and he's brave. And he's got good strength and jumping reach. So I think we've got a great player here. He's only 23 as well, so he will grow. Of course, he had a great season with Ajax, where he got 17 goals in 28 appearances. Hopefully he can get some goals for us. Not sure how much he'll play. Hopefully he'll play a fair bit. But we've got 4 very good strikers now. So there's going to be a lot of competition in that respect. We have signed Jake Livermore. It's $6.5 million at the moment, but that might rise depending on how many games he plays and how many goals he scores. His current potential is only 2.5 stars, but he looks okay for a box to box. First touch and passing are good. I think a good passer is something we need. And his work rate is good, and he's great off the ball, and he's got great stamina. So hopefully he's a good fit player that we can use. So yeah, we do have him. £6.5 million at the moment, but again, as I said, that could rise. He wasn't very happy at Hull, and we've got him back in the Premier League. And finally, Matt Targett from Southampton. We bought him for £7 million, which is a pretty hefty price for a left back. But Stoke were pushing for more than that. They wanted like 12, I think. But we got him back to 7. Again, this could rise depending on how many games he plays and on add-ons and stuff like that. But, he's great for the future as a wing-back. As you can see, he's got decent crossing. His decision-making is good. He's got good determination, so he should grow in the future. I'm happy with the signing. So we'll see what happens. Probably means that either Ben Davies or Brian Oviedo will be on the way out. Because Ben Davies hasn't impressed me in half a season. He hasn't done a lot. So we'll see what happens with that. So off screen, friendlies, here we go. So this were our friendlies. So we had a tour of the States first of all. We started off against Seattle Sounders, 1-1 draw in this game. Dew scored in the 12th minute, and Seattle with the equaliser from Osvaldo Alonso. Players that started this game, Bree started. Apart from that, the usual 11 pretty much. Few players on the bench, Linden, Hepburn Murphy came on late in the game, Shenton got some game time. So yeah, trying to play sort of some of these young French guys a bit. Then we faced Philadelphia Union. I almost said Eagles then, they're the NFL team, that's not the right ones. And we were 3-0 up in this game. Shaqiri scored, Destro got 2 goals on his very first appearance with the club. Hasn't played for us competitively yet. Actually, no, he might have done in the Europa League qualifier. Philadelphia brought it back to 3-1. Sebastian Letou scored, and then Dew scored 7 minutes from time to make it a nice 4-1 win. But then we were on the receiving end of a 4-1 defeat against New York Red Bulls. Shaqiri getting a goal for us, which was set up by Linden. Gonzalo Varane scored, Delgadillo scored 2, and Marco Marin scored for New York Red Bulls. Released by Chelsea, so that must have been a free transfer. It was indeed. He's gone to America, has Marco Marin. Been at Chelsea for a while, but he's had a number of loan spells, as you can see, but he didn't play a great deal in them. So that's that. 4-1 defeat there. That's annoying. The only defeat pre-season, though, so that's okay. Then we faced Stuttgart, and we won 3-0. Mane, Destro, and Affley with 3 goals in the second half. Jenkins had a great game, got a couple of assists. So, yeah, very good performance against the Germans there. Then we faced Gazelic Ajaccio, who are not the... they're not AJ Ajaccio, they must be in the same area. But a 1-1 draw against this team. Destro scored in less than 90 seconds, and then Martinez equalised. I'll go for the Europa League bit in a minute. Then we faced our feeder club Wrexham and won 3-0. Gutierrez, PG Tips, and Marmidiev. Do you know what? I'm just doing that now. We're going to call him PG Tips. Sounds so much like it. PG Tips. There we go. PG Tips. So yeah. And then in the Europa League, we drew odd. We did not get the Icelandic team with a ridiculously long name. And today we've got the playoff draw. If we can win the playoff, then we'll get to the group stages, which is what our aim is for the Europa League, just to get to the group stage, much as it was last year. But last year we got fast track straight to the group stages because Man City won the FA Cup. So yeah, we drew odd. Got a nice 4-2 win, 4-1 win rather on aggregate. 1-0 win in Norway, and then we beat them 3-1 at home. The win in Norway only came from an own goal by Wangberg, what I name that is. And then 3-1 at home. 2 defenders getting goals, actually. 2 centre-backs. Sorensen and Vimmer scored. Shaqiri also scored. And they got a goal back. An away goal from Antonsen. So that is all the stuff that happened off screen. Let's go to the draw now and see who we're going to get in the playoff. So, I'm not sure how this works. There's 44 teams to draw. And it looks like there's a few groups. So I don't know if that... Where are we? We're in Group 4 seeded teams. So I don't know if that means that we can get one of these 3 teams here. Lechia. That's not Legia Warsaw, it's Lechia. Belenenses of Portugal and Debrecen of Hungary. I don't know if that means that that's who we'll get. Let's start drawing and see what happens. Let's keep going down. Let's just see what happens. We have got Lechia, so we've got Polish opposition. It's not Legia Warsaw, as I said. It's Lechia Gdansk. Not sure how they did in that league. It's not loaded, so we can't really tell. They did come third, so that's how they got in. Lech Poznan won it. Legia Warsaw came second, so that's who we got. We've got the first leg at home, so that's all right. Hopefully we can get a good lead going and then take a good lead to Poland. That's the aim there. So if we can get through that, we'll be in the group stages, which is what I want, which is great. That's it to go for, I think. So let's get straight into a game now. I've got to skip ahead a bit because there's a couple of days till the fixture, so I'll see you very shortly once we're on that Sunday game. Okay, game time. West Brom versus Stoke. Looks like it's going to be a 4-4-2 played by West Brom. Doing well against them so far. In 5 matches played, we've won 4 and we've lost 1, so it's not too bad. Only 2 fixtures left because this is the late Sunday game, and then Watford and Watford and Crystal Palace face each other on the Monday night game. Early leads at the moment for Spurs, who won 4-1 against Southampton. Arsenal won 3-0. Icardi, who was the Golden Boot winner last season with the most goals, starting off with a hat-trick in this season, so a great start for him. Blackburn, Cardiff, City, United, QPR and Liverpool also with wins at the start of the season, so good starts for them. Let's see if we can join them with 3 points. Team selection, I've got a fair idea as to what my team's going to be. PG Sips up for the left and the right wings. Pereira can play there. Villenden can have a spot on the bench. Why the hell not? Okay, so that's it. So the team: Butland in goal, Muniz at left back, Jenkinson right back, Vimmer and Shawcross in central defence. Lasan and Diarra are playing, and just ahead of them, I need to change him to a defensive midfielder. Felipe Gutierrez as an advanced playmaker, Jake Livermore playing as an automatic central midfielder. I'm going to change that as well to a box-to-box. Shaqiri playing on the left wing as a wing attack. Mane further up on the right as a wing support. Marmidiev up front as a defensive forward. Mentality is counter, shape is flexible, and the instructions I do need to change. We are going to have normal tempo. We're going to roam from positions and dribble less. We're going to retain possession. And I think that will be it for now. That's, how many is that? 6 instructions. That's about as many as I'd like to do, really. Sometimes I end up doing like maybe 10 or 11. Some shirts need to be picked. Target can have 27. Livermore can have 24. Not that it's important. It's not. Okay, this is going to be difficult, but let's see. Stoke's team. We know what Stoke's team is. West Brom's team. Tom Heaton in goal. And Saldi, Viergever, Dawson and Valkvist in defence. Adam Johnson at left wing, I think. Yep. Darren Fletcher, Sebastian Larsson, James Morrison, Araujo, who scored a goal against us last season, and Rondon, who scored 4 goals against us so far in this save. Foster's on the bench. Olsen, Long, Haller, Hayden, Chester and Brunt on the bench. They did get Shane Long back from Southampton. They did. for £500,000 and Southampton bought him for 12. Wow, that's a cheap player. Okay, so let's go passionate and give these fans their money's worth, and let's have a bit of faith, and let's see if we can start the season off with a win at the Hawthorns. Let's see how we do. Here we go, we're underway. And of course, well, I'm assuming the first highlight will come to nothing. Marmaduke passing to Gutierrez. Valquist cuts out the ball there. Or there could actually be an opportunity from the first highlight here. Livermore was on the ball. Mane was offside. Okay, that was underwhelming. It was a bit of an anticlimax. 8 minutes in here. West Brom maybe with a chance. Araujo is just on the edge of the box here. Oh, God. Own goal by Butland. What a start that is. 9th minute. Adam Johnson. Was that a bloody Rabona? And, well, God, that was terrible. Great start that was. We've had more possession and our passing is great, but let's try and control the game then, because obviously, you know, they're not getting a lot of possession, so the countering wouldn't work because we're having more of the ball. We're going for a more structured shape as well, and let's see if we can get something out of this game and try and get a goal back at least before half time. But time's running out in the first half here. And Diouf has picked up a knock. Okay, so half time is imminent. We will keep him on until that whistle goes. Larson with a corner here, cleared away by Jenkinson off the line, and Diarra clears the ball away, and Fletcher will go and pick that up. He's on a yellow. We'll see this again from the corner. Larson, the header by Araujo, and Jenkinson with the header off the line. Half time hasn't gone well so far. Show me something else in the second half. We will take off Diouf, and I think we'll probably bring on Destro. Goals, please. 2 to give us a win. That would do. Livermore on the ball now. Passes to Mane. We don't know what's going to happen there. Larson to Fletcher. I don't think we've won an opening game yet, because we had Man City, and then the first game I think we lost. That's a great ball to Shaqiri by Mane. Shaqiri, the cross wasn't great in the end. Livermore to Gutierrez. Passes back to Diarra. Livermore to Jenkinson. Can he get a cross in the box? Mane, he's been fouled surely. Penalty please? No. Oh dear. Gutierrez, Diarra. The attack's still going though. We're going to stay with it. Diarra to Shaqiri. Destro. Mane. Good shot. Heaton makes the save. Forces a corner. That was a good team effort though. Shaqiri. The header by Wimmer wasn't great. And Morrison keeps it in play. And he's going for the counter. 56 minutes played. I'm not happy so far. Let's have a look at some of these instructions. Right, we're going to go for a slightly higher tempo, and we're going to close down a bit more. And we're going to clear the ball to the flanks. See, shots are even. We're having more of the ball, and our passing's a lot better. But it's just not working at the moment. I'm not really sure why. The finishing has been pretty below par, really. Jenkinson to Livermore. Mane. The passing's great. We just lack that sort of clinical finishing, really, in the final third. Shaqiri to Gutierrez. Muniesa. Shaqiri again. Can he get a ball in now? He's cutting inside. That's a great ball. Muniesa. Shaqiri. Still going. Shoot. Destro. There we go. That's what I want to see. Destro has scored on his league debut. First ever goal for Stoke. It's not. He scored in the friendly. But it's his first competitive goal for Stoke. Shaqiri to Destro. Controlled with his left. Had a shot. Great finish. But the ball from, I think it was from Gutierrez to Shaqiri, was beautiful. And that's what we wanted to see. 1-1 now. Happy with, well, what do we have with a point? I think so. Point's not the end of the world. Away against West Brom. It's not a bad start. At least we're not losing. I'm going to make another change. Gutierrez is kind of struggling out there. So we're going to bring on Pereira as the advanced playmaker. Going to leave it on control there because this is working well. It's very, very tight at the moment. Corner here. It was cleared away back to Pereira. Muniesa passes back to Alvaro Pereira. Destro. Oh, yes. Please say that counts. Yes, it does. 2-1. What a turnaround. Destro off the bench. Fantastic. And if this guy keeps scoring like this, then he will be a great signing. He's our record transfer, of course. £13 million. And so far, he's doing well. 2 league goals to his name. I'm going to take off Mane late in the game here. We're going to bring on Villenden. As I said, I want to try and play some of these youngsters this season. I always like to do that. We haven't really got any regens to play because we haven't got a great deal of good ones. But I want to try and play some of these, you know, teenagers and early 20s guys. Long's through on goal here. Diarra clears it away. Not long left. I want to go defensive. And we're going to waste time. Not long left though. There's only seconds left now. And Destro almost got a hat-trick then. Heaton got on the end of it. But full time is imminent. There we go, full time. 2-1 win. That's a great turnaround. Very level game in terms of shots and chances, but possession was key in that one. Great comeback. You've done brilliantly to come back and win that. I'm proud of you. There we go. Not a lot of happiness really. Defending wasn't bad. I would say I'm happy with your solid defensive work. If we find Destro, there he is. Man of the match off the bench, only played 45 minutes. Very proud of your dominating performance today. There we go. Post-match analysis. 2-1 win. It was no goal by Butland in the end. And that's given us 3 points. Moves us up to 8th. So only a win by 1 goal. But a win nonetheless. So we do start with a win for a change. Potential penalty maybe. Marinay was fouled, was brought down in the box, but nothing given. Shaqiri with an assist was great. Destro though, 2 goals, 2 key passes, and an 8.7 man of the match. And so far, looks like a good signing. I'm very happy. Man United beat Everton in the other Sunday game. So that's going to do it for this video. In the next video, I will probably look at playing a Blackburn game, seeing as they've just been promoted. So that might be a good one to do. Go to Wewood Park and see if we can get a win there, another away win, and see if we can get a good run of results going here with this Europa League playoff in between as well. So going from Palace, we've got a game in Poland, and then we go host Southampton before going to Blackburn. So 5 games to play off screen, and we'll see if we can get some points and see if we can get a good run going at the start of the season. So that's what I want to do. So yeah, next episode, Blackburn away. That'll be it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. Leave any comments you want to make. And if you want to see my videos as and when they're still on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. 100 is close, so I want that sort of in the next 2 weeks, maybe just before Christmas, or sort of as we go into the new year. That's what my aim is. If I don't reach it, fine. But yeah, Deuce injury. It's only a facial injury. He can play through it as well with a protective gear, so he will play through the injury. That's it. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.